So now we want to talk about how do we utilize preventative strategies here. So here's we talk about our preventative strategies on our Life's Essential 8, which is from the American Heart Association. We talk about here our nutrition and our food and thinking about how do we choose healthier options, meaning are we eating enough fruits and vegetables, lean cuts of meat, and also thinking about the type of oils or fats when we talk about the lipids in a minute, but definitely making sure that is our nutrition on point. Do we have room to modify our nutrition that might help get our blood pressure down, such as a low sodium diet, cutting back on fast foods if people are consuming too much fast food? And then also, how are we processing or how are we cooking our food? Because sometimes it's the way that we cook the food that may be causing the problem. Maybe could I bake the food versus eating more fried foods to be helpful and cutting down on some of the fats that could be harmful to us? And then also when we think about our nutrition, thinking about, am I, as I call it, a sugar junkie? Sometimes we don't know it. It's not intentional, but a simple switch may be, can I move from white bread to wheat bread? Can I move from maybe having toast every day to toast 3 times a week? And again, these are just examples, not to say that anyone is doing this or not. Just giving examples of how we can make small changes to change our nutrition, because especially when we talk about the simple sugars, when we talk about more with controlling our glucose levels. And so hence our number 2 is our activity. Increasing our activity goes a long way. Activity decreases our blood pressure. Activity decreases our cholesterol level, because remember, blood pressure and cholesterol were those culprits that weaken the artery walls and cause blockage to the heart. And remember, high blood pressure also contributed to our kidney disease as well. So definitely increasing our activity will also decrease our weight, because oftentimes our weight can drive our blood pressure up. Our weight can also be driving up our blood sugar levels. So becoming a little bit more active is definitely very helpful. And it may be as simple as, am I going to park a few feet further from the door than I normally do? Maybe I may take the steps to my office instead of taking the elevator. Maybe at lunch, maybe I will take a quick walk across the building to help get some steps in. Or maybe I might just take a walk, as I'm walking my dog if I have pets, or walking with my family, or biking through your neighborhood. Whatever level of exercise that you would prefer, any activity is better than no activity. So whether it be biking, walking, jogging, maybe you like to dance, whatever activity that you like, definitely getting in more activity is extremely helpful. For those who have diabetes, which we have talked about a little bit, making sure that your blood glucose levels are being managed appropriately, or are we driving those numbers down, or are we getting to the goal? Again, exercise and the food plays a part of that, in addition to medications and helping to do that. Again, exercise can reduce those blood sugar levels, and changing your diet can also reduce your blood sugar levels. Are we staying or trying to maintain a healthy weight? Again, weight can increase our risk, as well as increase our blood pressure and increase our blood sugar. So definitely wanted to make sure things that we can be doing to maintain a healthy weight. And I hope that you all are hearing and seeing how these all kind of link together. Is this my lipids, which is cholesterol? Making sure cholesterol management. Have you been screened for your cholesterol level? And people ask all the time, well, what age should we start doing this, as we have different diets and different things when we think about our foods? So definitely making sure we have cholesterol screening, knowing our numbers and knowing what to do to manage the cholesterol, whether it be a dietary modification or for those who may need medication. Then we talk about making sure we have the healthy blood pressure, as we started our talk today, talking about knowing our numbers with our blood pressure. And then stop smoking. Again, smoking constricts the arteries, it narrows the arteries, which also can play a detrimental part in leading to cardiovascular disease. And then I put sleep here. Sleep is very important, making sure we get enough rest and feel rested. And for those who may have sleep apnea, making sure that we treat our sleep apnea or being screened for sleep apnea, because untreated sleep apnea leads to increasing our blood pressure. And we heard of the serious effects of high blood pressure. It also keeps us more fatigued. More fatigue can cause to weight gain, and it also can cause to us just not feeling well and having low activity levels. Now we're too tired to exercise. And then also having unmanaged or untreated sleep apnea can further cause heart problems and weaken your heart muscle. And not on this slide, but I do want to talk about making sure we think about alcohol. We've heard our new warnings from the Surgeon General about alcohol potentiating the risk of cancer, but we also just want to think about the effects of having too much alcohol, not only on our heart, but on our body, our blood pressure, our glucose, and our overall health level.